It was featured in the film, The Dream Jobs of Nick and Ali. I'm just curious for the three of you, what are your other dream jobs if you're not doing what you're doing right now?
For me, it'd be an author. I've always wanted to be an author. Until now, I still want to be an author. Now, I see, especially because I live in the world of social media now, that, you know, it's all about the cell phones. It's all about the Wi-Fi and the internet. And yeah, I guess times change. I always wanted to be like, write a book. I didn't want to like an electronic book. I wanted like the actual with pages and everything. So now I see that it's not the trend anymore. It's not what people use, or even schools using computers now. So one thing I've adjusted it a little bit. My dream now is to be a script writer. So every time I see scripts, I sort of think like, if that was me writing it, and this was my story, what would I do? So that's my dream. I still want to pursue that.
So maybe you can write for one of my films.
Why not? Any chance I can get to be part of this production again, I would take it. For sure.
Well, so yeah, for me, I've been very vocal about this. My dream, if I wasn't a filmmaker, was to be a professional golfer. Parang ganun na. Ever since I grew up, that was my bonding with my lolo. No? We played golf, and up to today I play golf. But I always wanted to be like Tiger Woods, you know. Parang ganun, no? So, yun. If I wasn't filmmaking, sana I would have been a professional golfer.
Ako baker or pastry chef. So, nung 1 month leave ko, nag-aral ako ng baking. So, medyo kahit paano on the side na achieve ko naman siya.
Any plans of having a baking business?
Baka, hindi ko alam. Pag may time na siguro.
Sa bahay?
Sa bahay, oo.
Ano pa lang pinaka-specialty?
Ang hirap kasi baka sabihin niya parang ang baduin naman.
Favorite mo lang?
Chocolate cake. Favorite ni Gerald ng chocolate cake.
Thank you. And for Gerald. Can you take us briefly to what it's like having a scene with Aga? Because most of your scenes were with him.
Yeah, at the beginning, you really, your mind plays tricks on you when you do scary stuff, or things that oh my gosh, what if he's like soplado? You don't know how it's gonna be until you're on set. And from the very first moment I met him was 7 Sundays, and I met him on set, and I met him again at the premiere. And the first time I even said a word to him, other than hello, was at the premiere night of 7 Sundays. I just wanted to shake my hand because my mom's also a fan of Aga. So I just wanted to shake his hand, and I was really scared about going on set. But like Maimai, he has that sixth sense as well, I think, like where he knows what you're feeling and what you're thinking. And he came up to me and he said, if you want to touch me, touch me. In the scene, whatever you feel you want to do it. Don't be afraid of if you feel it's what your character would do. Don't worry about me. I'm also nervous. He also said it to me on set, and that really surprised me because of course he's so experienced in this craft. So to take you through it, he's one of those people that teaches you without teaching you. There was a point where he just, I don't know, I think pwede siya maging director actually. And for me personally, he has that calming presence. And I said before, I don't think I got really comfortable and relaxed on set because of, my skills or my the workshops or anything like that. It's really because of the atmosphere of the set. And it had to do with Direct Paul as well. But there's no stress on set, but I really give 100% credit to Kuya Aga because he really took me through it, and he always showed me how to do it rather than telling me how to do it. So he showed me what he was doing. It's weird. I don't really know how to tell you guys. It's the way he reads the script, the way he just holds himself, the way he talks to you. I don't know. He has a weird way of making a connection with you after about. I'm sure many of you, after hearing his answers at the media launch and seeing him on screen, you feel some sort of connection to him as well. You feel like you can walk up to him, and there's no fear. and he has that weird power of doing that. So, going through the scene, it was each scene, regardless of what it was real, I guess. So, yeah, he made it very real for me.
Thank you. And last, Derek, a quick reaction to what Aga said, that you're the great, what is her director.
I know, wow, no? I mean, coming from one of the, if not the greatest actor of Philippine cinema history, I think for me, how I just took it was, he enjoyed the process, he enjoyed the character of Nick, and I really developed, honestly, a special, I would like to say, parang, we call each other brother, and so parang it's still kind of surreal, no? So parang we had this kind of like brother, kind of like bro, and it became very, parang like, I've known him for so long, he made it feel so real, what Edward was saying, he just, exactly again what Edward said, he said it best, that he teaches you without teaching, and I learned so much. I said in one of my posts that I'm a better person because of working with him, not just a better filmmaker, because what he brings to the set is just experience, and he's worked with the greatest directors in this Philippine cinema, the greatest actors. So but when he speaks, there's a lot of wisdom behind it, whether he knows it or not. So for him to say that, very humbled, I'm very blessed that someone like an Aga Mulak would compliment me. So thank you, my brother, Aga. Thank you so much for saying that, for believing in me and trusting me, because he was one of those people that when there was a lot of people, saying these things about me. And, of course, you know a lot of my films. In terms of box office, it's okay. It's nothing really, not like the hits maybe of some other the filmmakers here, but I stick to my story. I follow my heart, and I think Aga saw that. That's why he chose to also believe in me. And it just takes one person to believe in you, and your dreams can happen. So Aga, thank you so much, brother, friend, and I love you, man. We have a bromance, but I'm gonna. Oh, actually, bromance.
Thank you, Derek.
Thank you so much, Kate. Dahil dyan, Kate, pag-abot na lang ng mic natin kay Vanny ng Inside Showbiz.
Hi, my question's for Direk. First, congratulations to all of you guys. So Direk, when we say Edward Barber's name, usually it's attached to my mind or Bayward, so that's what people think. So why take a chance on someone? Why give this solo role to someone who is super attached to other?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I knew about him because of the PBB. Of course, my wife also hosts the show, so I would watch PBB, and I saw him, and then of course I noticed after PBB he was very successful with Maimai, and up to this day they're strong love team. I felt that actually, a short story long is we were in Vancouver, and then some of our team posted a behind the scenes photo that Edward was there. Wala pang 1 minute, I had 1,000 of friend requests from Maywards, saying Derek, so it was very, I felt his presence. But to go back, so I've heard of him. I did watch him of his work. He's still very young, still very raw. So actually, I called this Imagine Star Magic, and I said, would he like to read for the role? I mean, in Edward Barber, he's already endorsements and in all these teleseries and movies. I asked for a go-see because honestly, I didn't see any role that he's played that is for Simon. So the braveness of this boy is he attended a go-see in his busy schedule. He said, "Parang audition." So he came to my office. I don't know if you remember this, and he read scenes in front of me by himself. And I could tell he was very nervous. And I just told him.
No idea, no idea.
Yeah. So he was in my office. It was like this. I was in a parang chair, and he was in front of me, sitting down. I had a video camera here, and we were, I had someone to throw lines with him, and he did it. For me, when he read the first scene, I said, "Ito na yan, si Edward na to." You could see that. I think what I liked so much about him was that he was so nervous about it. That he did so well. He was just so focused. Because of that nervousness, he became so focused. And so after that audition, I don't know if any people know that, but he did audition for the role. He got the part, so he earned the part. And when you watch the film, I really believe he held his own together with Aga and Bea. I mean, So this kid's brave, and you heard him earlier that you have to be brave. So I'm telling you, this kid's brave.
Thanks, Derek, and congrats, Edward. My next question for Bea. Bea, in terms of age, with the lead cast, no, your age is like right smack in the middle. So did you pick up anything from Aga and from the younger cast, which is Edward and Abby?
Oh yeah, si Kuya Aga na to, full of wisdom. Every time he speaks, parang may pupulutin ka sa lahat ng sasabihin niya. And with Edward naman, refreshing makita yung pagiging nervyos niya dun sa